Yo guys, what's up? It's Big Hoss here. I know earlier I posted a video of what I got in my unboxings. And if you hear any noises, like I said, it's always Dixie playing with her little fox over there. So don't ask what the fox said, because she'll start, yeah. She didn't like that, But anyways, I went ahead and cleaned some of these figures up. I wish I took some pictures of it. I mean, I know y'all can see the video. And like I said, y'all gonna hear her jumping around, playing around. I don't know what's gotten into her. But I did clean these figures up that I just got today, which I told y'all they look a little marked up on some of them, but they weren't really that bad. Like Roddy Piper was really just, he really went hard to clean up. So I'm just gonna do a comparison video of like, this is my old hot rod. See, y'all remember like when I showed y'all my LJN clutch, you see how he's got this marked up on his face. One thing about this hot rod is different from this one, is this one's got the red boots, like the brighter red boots. And he's a little bit more, you know, he's dirtied up a little bit from where I played with him as a kid. He could, and his nose is damaged for some reason as well. But this is one I had as a kid, and he didn't have the kilt. So I got this hot rod today. This is one of the ones I bid it on with the Big John stud and Hulk Hogan. Now you look at him, and you can tell how much cleaner he is now. Look how white his shirt is now. It was filthy. It was like it was stained with like, I guess, to me they smelled like they have been sitting in a building somewhere, like in maybe a pawn shop or something like that, or it just smelled like smoke, kind of like somebody's been smoking. So that's one thing you can, I mean, I wish, you know, when I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day, that's one thing I would always say, you know, even when I smoked, I didn't like smoking inside the house, but you can see he's got a different color. He's got that browner color boot, which I guess they call these the brown boots. It's just a darker red compared to this red. It's more of like a velvet. I mean, I guess you can say it's like a velvet, a dark red color compared to the brighter red version. So I would like to get another version of just the red boot Roddy Piper, but a little cleaned up with a kilt. But I'm glad I got this one. That's one reason why I got these three. The Big John stud Hogan is because he came with a kilt, and we're gonna go with Big John stud now. All right, this is my original Big John stud from a kid. You can see he's marked up a little bit, but he's not too bad. He's not in bad shape, but he's, you know, he's in play shape, where he's been played with a little bit. See his beard's kind of, you know, the paint's coming off of him. I could probably clean this guy up again. That's the thing, I don't like cleaning these guys up a whole lot, because you start putting some elbow grease into that and scrubbing these paint marks off of them, and if you're not careful, you'll start taking the paint off the actual paint that's on the figure. So I was doing that to Hulk Hogan, and I had to stop the one that I got today, because like he's in a lot better shape than my Hulk Hogan. But here's the Big John stud. Now if y'all remember in that last video, he had a bunch of red stuff here. Yeah, he had red on this knee pad here, but on this knee pad he had like some kind of black mark, but it's pretty much gone. I scrubbed it all off. He cleaned up really nice. He looks almost brand new. I mean he's really in good shape. He really wasn't that dirty. He just had a few spots on his knee pads, under his legs right here, and his chest had a little bit of like that dark color film, which you got to clean these figures, but you don't. My figures are not gonna get, these are not gonna get played with anyway, so you know, I'll have to clean them often, like dust them and stuff like that, like I normally do, and just take a warm washcloth and kind of like go over them a little bit, scrub. I try not to scrub where the paint will come off. Like I'll scrub like up in here. Just, you know, but once you clean them one good time, they should be good. And like he's nice and shiny, and all I did was take a little warm washcloth, went over them real good, and took a dry washcloth and, you know, dried them off and whatnot. But like I said, comparison to my old one and to the new one. So you see, he's in a lot better shape than the one I used to play with. So this one will go on my shelf. This one will probably go in the back, be put up somewhere for now. And like I said, the figures I have extras of, I'm not going to get rid of them, because, I mean, these are ones from my childhood. These are ones I found at the flea markets and stuff like that when I was growing up. But I got a good deal with him and Hot Rod and Hogan. And Hogan came with the championship belt, like I was talking about earlier. I've seen where the title, just this belt alone by itself goes for like $30, $40 on eBay. So, I mean, it's becoming a rare thing to find the pieces that you need. Like I said, I need the hat for Nikolai Volkov. I need that. And also I need the hat for Hillbilly Jim. And I need the chain and the collar to go for the Junkyard Dog. And that will complete my Series 1. So But here's the Hulk Hogan I got today with them. He wasn't too dirtied up, but you can see he's a lot cleaner. I wiped him down a little bit. The reason why I stopped, because I noticed I was starting to take a little bit of paint off on the knee pad and the boots, and he's got a little chip, so I got to be careful when I'm doing this with him. From now on, when I do clean him down or wipe him down a little bit, I got to be real careful with it. All right, so here's my Hulk Hogan that I grew up with. You see how worn out he is? I mean, he is completely, you know, I played with him when I was a kid, so yeah, he is definitely wore out. Paint on the knee pads, which pretty much matches up with him almost. The paint on his tights, stuff like that's coming off. But I noticed something. My Hulk Hogan says the number 18 on the back. This Hulk Hogan doesn't even have a number. So I want to know if anybody can leave a comment that, you know, knows some stuff about LJNs. I'm going to have to look this up. But this Hulk Hogan has no number. Now, it still says Titan Sports, 1984, LJN. Same thing for this one, but this one has a number, and this Hulk Hogan has no number. And if you put your finger over it, I don't feel nothing where, like, there is no number there, like, stamped on the figure, but this one you can feel it. But, yeah, you can tell this Hogan, I could probably clean him up a little bit, wash him up a little bit, just like I did this one. I mean, like the Under the Giant, now I'm gonna have to clean that one another time. I started on him, and he's just got way too many paint scuffs on him for me to really want to sit there and just keep scrubbing. So, all right, so this is what I had gotten today. Was these dudes, Hulk Hogan, Hot Rod, Big John Stud, and they're in really good shape. I mean, I can't lie, paying $50-something for these figures. So I paid about $60 after shipping, the shipping costs and all that. About $60-something for all three of these. I got them for $60. I bid it on them. I won them. Hulk Hogan came with the championship belt. Hot Rod came with the kilt. I can't be any more happier. These ones are going to replace these guys that were on my shelf. I mean, these are the ones I played with, but now I'll probably keep him out just because he's different colored boots. It's a different variant. And once I figure out something about this Hulk Hogan, why he has a number and that one don't, so. But yeah, I like to clean him up. I really don't know what happened to his face. It's actually like something happened that one time, like he fell or something. Because like I said, I think I might have dropped him, or when he was in storage. But his nose has like got a chip out of it too. So maybe it's where he fell on the concrete that one time when I was a kid carrying him. I had him in a bag with him and all them, and because I used to take these guys everywhere when I was a kid. You know, I was like 6, 7 years old, and I was as happy as I could be when I had these guys. So, but anyways, so these ones are probably gonna go up. Them are gonna stay on my shelves now. And y'all saw where I uploaded another video, and like, guys, I didn't know this was in my mailbox. So all I had was these three in a box. Like when I opened up that box, they were on my front porch. I had to get ready for work. I was running late as it is. I was like, I got the, I'm trying to make a video for y'all so y'all have something, something to go by to watch. Anybody's interested in watching these videos. But this is one I got, and this is what I was really happy about getting, was Bam Bam Bigelow. I knew he was coming, I just didn't know when. I figured it was going to be today or it was going to be Tuesday, but when I didn't see him with the other packages, and I was like, well, maybe tomorrow. And then when I always check the mailbox when I leave, unless Caitlin's not working or something like that. So she, she had to go to work, whatever. So I went ahead and just went by the mailbox on my way out. Because my mailbox is a good little ways away from my driveway. So I was like, I don't have time to run out there and get the mail and come back inside and make a video. And I also got to try to eat and get ready for work. So anyways, I got Bam Bam Bigelow. So I did an unboxing in my truck, actually, of him. But I watched that video later on, and I was like, you know what? I'll give y'all a little bit better view of him. I mean, I was going to do that anyways. But if you see, the only mark he really has is on his nose, and a little mark right here on his forearm, and a few little marks right on the hand. But this one's a really good figure. I paid 80 for him. Like it was, 84. That's what it was, because the guy was originally wanting like 100 and something for him. I put him on my watch list because I was like, I might get this, because out of all the Bigelows I saw, he was in really good shape. I mean, really good shape. Compared to all the other ones that were going for $130 on eBay, the whole face, his whole face was black almost, his knuckles, his whole arms. Because like this figure's pretty much the black that he's wearing is the color of the rubber. Like the whole mold is black, but they painted over it, you know, on the face and stuff. So when I saw him, I was like, I want to get Bam Bam. I never had a Bam Bam Bigelow figure ever as a kid, not even the Toy Biz figure or the Jacks or the Elite, which I do want to get the Elite eventually because I do have an Elite collection. I need to show y'all that too. I just have them in a container. I don't really have the room to place them out. So, but right now I'm strictly going for LJNs and Hasbros. Like right now I'm all about some LJNs. I want to complete these series. I can complete series 2 if I get Brutus. And that's just, like I said, there's, you know, some figures that came with like accessories. I got to get the accessories. So, but Bigelow, really good shape, really good condition. I love this figure. It's cool. The tattoos on his, just the details these guys, you know, back then what they did with these guys. And, you know, I wish they'd bring back the whole LJN line, start making these guys again. Like not make these, but, you know, start coming out with the ones that they never came out with. It would be pretty cool. I like the customs, but like I said about the customs, I think I said this one time in one of my videos, or I might have commented on something a while back on Instagram or Facebook, that, you know, I like the customs and all that all these guys are doing. Some of them are really cool. Some of them look like shit. But the bad thing about doing these customs is you're taking away the LJNs and making the prices of these guys go way up. Because, like, now they're starting to, like, you know, I think Hulk Hogan, he used to be like, you know, you used to be looking on eBay for $5, $10, you know, no more than $15. Now, a bad shape Hogan's almost $30, $40. And I'm just like, man, I was like, it's because these people are doing these customs with these figures. And they keep on doing them. And you're not going to have no LJNs for people to collect. And they're going to be really, like every LJN is going to cost you about $100 or $200 a piece. And we already know how much that black card series is. I mean, they're expensive. Each one of those figures are anywhere from $200 and up. So, but anyways, I got Bam Bam. And that leaves me with 2 more LJNs I think they're supposed to be coming. Sometime, maybe this week or next week, I should get an unboxing video of them 2 that are coming. One of them wasn't even going to be getting. The other one, I paid about the same as I did with Bam Bam, but y'all going to have a heart attack. Some of you guys are going to be just amazed by how much I paid for this one that's coming. And the accessory that came with them. So y'all going to be like, dang, snake in the grass there, got it. So pretty much that's what happened. I got a good deal off that one. I got a good deal on this Bam Bam. Paid $84 with shipping and everything. So, hey, the guy wanted like 100 something for it to do. I was like, I never said anything to him. Then all of a sudden he just sent me an offer saying, hey, will you know, how about 90 something? And I was like, nah, how about 80? Then he, you know, came back with 84 something. And I was like, all right, I'm cool with that, pay $84. So I'm really happy with him. One thing, he smelled like cigarettes. Once again, you know, smoking is a bad habit if you still do it. I mean, I know I used to smoke. I hadn't smoked cigarettes in probably about going on 9 years now. So I'm happy that I've quit. My dad had a major heart attack because he smoked. He's doing well and all that, but that was his wake-up call to quit smoking. I had already quit about a year or 2 before that happened. So my brother quit smoking. I'm proud of him as well. He ain't smoked a cigarette in probably about 6 years now, so which that's good too. But yeah, if any of y'all out there smoking, I encourage you to quit. I mean, it's going to cause you a lot of health problems. I know, you know, I used to smoke. I smoked about a pack or 2 a day when I worked a lot, like in the factories and stuff. But anyways, I like to smoke will mess up your figures and stuff like that, your video games. I mean, it'll mess up all kinds of stuff, especially smoking in your house. If you do smoke, don't smoke in your house, man. Especially if you got kids and stuff like that. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your lives and stuff, but seriously, just smoking is just not good for you. It's not good for your figures, your collection, and stuff like that. And when you quit, it really makes a difference in your life. And the last 2, get off the cigarette crap. Starting to sound like the old school 80s wrestling. Remember when they used to tell you quit smoking cigarettes and all that other crap, don't do drugs. But these are this is what I got. This is like the first video I did of unboxing these guys. Dynamite Kid, I didn't have him. I already had one of the British Bulldogs, but the British Bulldog I had was dirty. And once again, I get lucked out, bid it on these guys, and only one guy bid me up a little bit on it, and I wound up paying, I think, like I said, $60, I think it was for the pair. So I got $60 into these dudes, and they both came with a belt. British Bulldog has a tag belt, but Dynamite Kid has a world title. So this world title is probably gonna go off of him, and probably go on my Macho Man, because I have the Macho Man I had from my childhood is actually in good shape. He needs to be clean. He just needs to be. I need to take a washcloth to him and kind of like clean him up, get some of the dirt stuff and dust off of him. These guys didn't really need to be cleaned or anything. Just went over them real quick, wiped them down, but they're still in pretty good shape, clean, no paint, no issues with the paint, whatnot. So, and the last but not least, this is what I had got earlier in the week. Andre the Giant long hair. You can see I was trying to clean him up, but he's got some really a lot of marks on him, and it's really hard. I was sitting there scrubbing, and I was just like, my fingers starting to get tired from doing this. He'll just have to get another bath later on in the week. But that's another thing. I got to find room for some of these guys, because if y'all seen my shelf, like, it's slapped full of LJNs. I'm going to have to start moving the Hasbros around or something, or I'm going to have to start doing something. But I want to get a ring. The Sling 'em Fling 'em ring I want to get with the cage accessory as well. I want to get a good one, a good shaped one. I would like to get two, but I'm going to just get one ring for now. Whenever I get a chance, I want to. That way I can display all these figures inside the ring. That's probably where they'll be. They'll probably sit up somewhere up on one of my, where I got my PlayStation and my Xbox and all that sitting at. That's probably where they'll go. And then I'm going to get a Hasbro ring to go on the other side of my TV. That's where all my Hasbros will sit. But like I said, I am after getting all the LGNs. I want to get every one of them. I know it's going to take me a while, because Ultimate Warrior's up there in price, Andre the Giant Black Singlet's up there in price, the Big Boss Man, but I want all the accessories that they come with, like the nightstick. Probably the last figure I'll probably go after will probably be Rick Rude, just because I don't like that figure at all. I think they did Rick Rude wrong. Rick Rude should have had a better, he should have had a better pose, man. I mean, his pose was just, I can't see any kid wanting to play with him, so... Yeah, just Rick Rude. I want the figure. I got to have it. I want to get even though Sergeant Slaughter is not really considered an LJN, it was made by Hasbro, but I want a Sergeant Slaughter as well. But yeah, these are new additions. Really, if you look at it, out of all the figures I've bought, I really got these three that are brand new that I did not have in my collection. And I got two more on the way, which one of them's really rare. Just to have, just the accessory it came with is really rare to have, and for what I paid for it. Because this guy's going for almost $200 online with the accessory. So, like I said, I got a good deal on it. And pretty happy with that deal. I'm probably not going to buy no more LJNs for a little while. If I do, it's going to be the cheaper ones, like the ones that don't go over $100. I might start buying, a $20 one here, $50. Try to get the bundle deals. That's what I go for. Like what I got with these guys. Bought these three dudes, $60. Can't beat that. Got these guys for like 60 something as well. Now Bam Bam, that he was pushing it, but I'm happy with getting him, because I know he's going to be, a lot of these figures, like the ones that were coming out in the later years, are a lot harder to find. Like One Man Gang, I know them guys are a little bit more not as common as, Hogan. Yeah, Hogan used to be common, but to me, he's not common no more, because what I see on eBay and what people are asking for him. The thing is, where I live at, there's no stores around here really that have like old vintage toys, so where I can get deals on them and stuff. I wish there was. So I would have to travel, like how Zack Ryder and all them, and Kurt Hawkins and all them, like how they like to, they travel a lot. And I wish I could do that, man. I wish I could hang out with those guys. They're pretty cool. They're showing all. I love their. I just love everything they got in their rooms and stuff to set up. Because I'm pretty much like Zack Ryder. I love anything that I grew up playing with, like the '80s stuff. Man, I am big into like the LJNs, the Hasbros, the Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, the old school Batman, Michael Keaton Batman. Man, I'm into a lot of that stuff, Star Wars stuff. I don't go really into Star Wars. Like I got a few figures in there that are just they're cool. I'm not crazy about collecting. I'm all about the wrestling stuff, man. I got a lot of wrestling stuff. And once I get that room set up, once I get me some cases, because that's another thing, I want some cases to go in my game room as well. Well, toy room now, because it's the Big Hoss toy room. But, you know, I want to get some cases in there, like, you know, like how Matt, you know, I'm talking about Zach Ryder, how, if you ever seen his game channel and all that, and just his, you know, his YouTube channel, you know, how he has all that cool stuff in there and how he's got it displayed. I want that, but I don't know if that room's gonna be big enough for it, but I'll accommodate it and figure something out. Because I mean, I collect video games too. That's another thing. I do collect video games. I haven't been really on a video game hunt, like collecting them like crazy. I've been more after these LJNs because I know the customs are starting to really make these guys become more rare. The ones that used to be common are not becoming common no more. They're starting to become rare because people are cutting their arms off, the heads off, the legs off, and stuff like that. And, excuse me, but you know what I'm saying. And don't get me wrong, some of those customs are really, really cool. But I feel like you guys that are doing them, I mean, if you could figure out how to get molds and make the molds of the rubber and stuff like that, that way you're not wasting. I mean, I understand, you know, if it's a hot rod figure that you want, you know, use just the body of it, and say his head's been chewed off, his arm's been chewed off by a dog, then by all means, yeah, go ahead and cut it up. And I think that's what some of them try to do. But the ones that are taking a perfectly good figure that's not really in bad shape and just hacking away on them, I frown upon that. I really do, because I'm like, man, you know, there's somebody out there probably would just like to have that figure in their collection because it's, you know, but. And that's another thing. I'm trying to collect some figures, you know, but most of my figures are in pretty good shape. Like, some of them got paint coming off, paint wear and play wear, but a lot of these are starting to, you know, get a lot, you know, I'm trying to find ones that are for a good price. And, you know, if I can get a deal where there's one figure I'm after and it's got another figure in there, oh, I already have him, but yeah, you know what? Go ahead and get it, because that figure that's in that bundle might be a little bit better than the one you got on your shelf. So you can replace the one on your shelf and put it in a box. And when you got kids, or if you have a kid, let them have it and say, hey, this is your little way to start collecting LJNs with me, and you can play one. Because trust me, when I have a kid, they're gonna be wanting to play with these, and I'm gonna be like, all right, you can only play with the ones that are in the box. The ones on the shelves you can't touch. But yeah, it's just, these things are cool, man. Like, it just brings back so many memories that it's just, man, the Hasbros. I remember like being a kid and going to Blockbuster, you know, you rent one of the Royal Rumbles or something like that from Blockbuster, and man, they'd have the Hasbro figures on there, and I was like, oh man, that is cool. And you know, by the time I was really starting to get into wrestling, the Hasbros were starting to die off. It was hard to find them. It was starting to become like the little Bendums were starting to come out, and then the bone crunching action. That was my thing, the bone crunching action. I was going. That's what I played with the most. Besides, and the reason why I had a Hulk Hogan, I actually did have a Hulk Hogan. Somebody gave me for Christmas. That one over there, I don't know what happened to the belt, but the rest of these, I was finding them at flea markets and stuff like that. But I was a big Hulkamania fan and a Macho Man fan growing up. Those are my favorites. And then the Attitude Era started up, and the whole, man, the Monday Night Wars, man. But I'm just tell you what, man, collecting these it's one of my favorite things to do. I love having them in my room, looking at them and stuff. I know a lot of y'all do that collect these. But anyways, this video is gonna be almost 25 minutes long. So, but I figured I'd show y'all this, and I cleaned them up a little bit. I wish I should have took pictures of them, how dirty they were, but y'all can see the unboxing video of these three. That was earlier today, before I had to go to work, and you can see where Big John Studd looked brand new, guys. I mean, seriously, he's cleaned up, and he had the most marks on him. And Hot Rod, his white shirt was just, you know, had like a black film color on it, like a dirty, just like nicotine kind of thing. So, but yeah, I cleaned them up a little bit. Now they're gonna go on my shelf, and I'm about to hang out with probably my brother, Yo Dabble, on YouTube, and about to go play some games with him probably. And I'm just gonna kick back and relax before I have to go to bed and do it all over again, because tomorrow's technically it's midnight now. So, but anyways, guys, Big Hoss. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, if you don't have me on Instagram, the way to follow me on Instagram, I have 2 Instagrams. One of them is going to be strictly like, it's called Big Hoss's Toy Room. Just it's the same name as my YouTube channel. Just look me up on Instagram, hit me up, follow me. Hey, send me some comments. Hey, I like to interact with some of y'all, talk to y'all that collect these LJNs. Go ahead and hit me up. I love to hear from you. I like your page as well. Subscribe to your channel, whatever y'all got going on. Hey man, just hit me up. I like to talk to y'all about anything, toys, anything, video games, whatever you know. I'm pretty sure if you're watching my videos and you're subscribed to my channel, pretty sure you got the same thing that you know, you like the same stuff I like and stuff like that, and just hit me up, man. But anyways, guys, I'm about to get off of here. Go hit up the Xbox and do my thing. I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.